Russia boasts and deep and influential artistic heritage, celebrated for its emotional depth, technical brilliance, and unique blend of Slavic tradition with Western and Eastern influences. Music. Russian music produces titans of romantic and modern years. Peter Ilyich Tchaikovsky is a globally renowned for his ballets, symphonies, and operas. Sergei Rachmaninoff is a cherished for his virtue piano concerts and powerful melancholic style. In the 20th century, Igor Stravinsky revolutionized music with groundbreaking works like The Rite of Speaking. Painting and visual arts in Russia are ranges from to religious icons to social realism and revolutionary avant-garde movements. Uh, Ilya, Ilya Repin was a master of 19th century realism realistic pictures. Wasily Kandinsky and Kazimierz Me- Malevich were pioneers of abstract and supremacism, fundamentally changing the course of modern painting. About dance and traditional dancers, Russian folk dances are energetic and vibrant, often featuring impressive acrobatics, especially for men, and colorful customers. The Kobo- circle dance is one of the oldest forms associated with rituals and festivals. However, Russian ballet is by far Russian most dominant and international famous dance form. Ballet formed a powerful home in Russia, where institutions like Bolshoi Theater in Moscow and the Mariinsky Theater in St. Petersburg preserved and preferred the, per- the perfect art from elevating it in an unexpected level of technical and dramatic excellence. A prime example of Russian ballet brilliance is Rudolf Nureyev, eh, who was born in 1938 and died in 1993. He trained in Vaganova Academy. He became a legend who revolutionized the role of the male dancer, infusing it with spectacular virtuosity, intense dramatic presence, and powerful stage magnetism. His impact of ballet worldwide was immense, particularly after his defection to West in 1961. Now you will be asking, why is so difficult to dance Russian ballet? The distinct difficulty and renovated excellence of Russian ballet are largely attributed to the Vaganova method developed by Agrippina Vaganova at the Vaganova Academic. The rigorous system is famous for systematic progression, emphasis on the upper body, and core strength for lift and flight. So it's kind of impossible even for most experiences and ballet dancers of ballet. Russian ballet has pretty famous stories like the Kakarnur and my favorite one, the Swan Lake. The premiere was in 1877 in Bolshoi Theater in Moscow. The music was written by Pyotr Ilyich Tchaikovsky. Well, now I'm gonna give you like the short version of the Swan Lake. Prince Siegfried is angered by his mother to choose a bride. Distressed, he goes hunting by lake where he encounters a flock of swans. One of them transforms into a beautiful but pretty beautiful princess that her name was Odette, who tells him she and her companions are victims of a curse by the evil sorcerer von Rothbart. Swans, they are swans by day and human only at night. The spell can only be broken by a vow of eternal love from a man who has never loved before. The prince immediately promises her his eternal love. Von Rockbar arrives at his daughter Odile, not Odette, Odile, who whom he has magically disguised to look exactly like Odette, the black swan. Scrified is completely fooled and swears his eternal love to Odile, thus breaking his promise to or vow to the true Odette. After a long, maybe like war, in despair, Sikriev, the prince, races back to the lake to beg Odette's forgiveness. In many traditional versions, and with the die together in the last storm, breaking Bon Robert's power because they both die with true love and untying their souls in eternal love, finally freeing the other maidens from the curse. But this is the maybe the original story, but so many ballets, for example, in Argentina, change this final to let the final to let alive and the prince and the swan Odette. And the sadness one is that the prince never ever was realized and that Odile is actually not Odette. It's not actually Odette, and is he chose her, Odile, with as his wife, and Odette, just Odette, died. It's the other, and it's too sadness too. Other Russian artists, for example, as a famous opera singer, is Anna Netrebko, a world-renowned soprano, celebrated for her powerful voice and charismatic stage presence in major opera houses globally. A famous actor film in theater is Inoki Snovansky, considered one of the greatest actors in the Soviet era. Another famous art in painting maybe is Vasily Kandinsky, and she was born in 1866 and was died in 1942, a pivotal figure in art story created with painting one of the first purely abstract works.